Welcome back. This is John Locke for Lockdown SEO, and today I want to talk about Google rolling out continuous scroll for English results in the US and the UK. This was announced about a week ago on the Google developers blog, and this follows the rollout of continuous scroll on mobile. Now, the results that will appear are the first 6 pages of results. So instead of clicking a link for the second page, third page, fourth page, eventually this will be rolling out to where you just scroll and they appear. Now, a typical search result would be the Google ads at the top, the Google Map Pack if it's a local result, or some other feature at the top, the regular results, the first 8 to 10 that usually appear on the first page of search results, then more ads, and then the second page, and then so forth. So ads, the regular results, more ads for the first 6 pages. Then you would get a button that says load more results. Now, this is rolling out to desktop on the heels of this being successful on mobile. Of course, there are more mobile users than there are desktop users in the 2020s. So they must have seen some good results from this, some good user data that suggests that people are happy with that type of setup, so they're rolling it out to desktop now. Now, why would Google do this at this time? I think it all boils down to a couple of things. One is the way that users use the internet. I think with so many apps out there where things are continuous scroll, think social media, where your feed is a continuous scroll and you're used to just scrolling and then getting more results, I would guess, and they've got user data to back it up, that is how people browse the web nowadays. So they might as well do that for search results and give people a substantial amount, usually up to about 60 results before they have to hit a button to load more. And that seems to make a lot of sense. I think the second reason too is that they can serve more ad impressions and possibly get people to click more ads. I think it's a pattern that people have memorized using search engines in the past, that ads appear at the top, then there's regular results, and then the ads are at the bottom. Now, if they make it one continuous feed where the ads are intermingled at various points within the search results, kind of like social media is with their ad placement and their sponsored results, I think there is some data that they probably have looked at to where they would probably get more clicks on the ads if they do it like this, because right now, Google Ads, they just have a sponsored, just says sponsored. That's what they're going with now. Much like other social media platforms, they have a little sponsored label that says this is an ad. What does this mean for regular businesses who are trying to excel at SEO or trying to run ads on Google Ads? Probably not much. I don't think it'll affect too much, really. They've already said that this will not affect anything that is in Search Console, because that tracks the positions where your results rank and not pages. I've seen a couple of people joke about this on social media already, saying, oh yes, now all the SEOs will say you're guaranteed on page 1. Page 1 is still considered that first 8 to 10 results that would normally be a page where the ads break the page apart. That's still considered the first page, and you still want to get as high up on the page as possible and be something that people click, because they usually don't have a lot of patience and they're not scrolling down like 50, 60 results to find what they're looking for. They're usually going to click it within the first page or two. Now, I think this could be good news for some people that are stuck on page 2. This might afford an opportunity for them to get more clicks and possibly move up in the rankings toward that page 1. So if you get more clicks from page 2 and you move up to page 1, the old page 1, then that would be from Google getting user data and realizing that people are satisfied with your page. So I do think that there's some opportunity here. So that's just something that's happening right now. That's all I have to report on this at this time. If there's more to report on, I will make a video for that. Now, if you have an SEO question, go ahead and leave it down in the comments below. And if you're getting value from this channel in these videos, I would encourage you to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe, because that helps surface this video in YouTube's algorithm to where this channel and these videos get more exposure to a wider audience. So that would be helpful. Thank you in advance. All right, that's all I have for now. This is John from Lockdown SEO. Until next time, peace, and remember, light the beam, Sacramento.